Somebody stop me, stop me, stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Stop me. Stop me.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where waste at. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry, what I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Emmie850's dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Got me back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat, chain, and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Private. You need a in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mind me, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of our fire offend you.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got this picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russia, ladies should never look luggage, my diamonds.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Your Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the young gunslinger Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. They match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want.
They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll run it here. This is James White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Remember, the Chiefs and Pats met in the season opener last year, and it was the Chiefs that came in and shocked the defending champs 42-27 behind 4 Alex Smith touchdowns. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Here's Brady looking for the end zone. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down. So the Patriots coming out now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. There he goes, Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
On first down, Brady. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Going deep here for Adelman. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident
and
when you
that's
see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now a play fake. Brady. Going for the deep ball. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. And they are going to set... The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Allen Bailey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's White. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Brady just 5 of 16 throwing the ball, but he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
To throw is Brady. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Ball nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He's going to let this one go deep. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run with White across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a gain this close, you got to feel.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Gronkowski, the intended target. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the left.
There he goes, Julian Edelman. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his second touchdown of the night. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Any of my audio was recorded, but if it wasn't, I am really sorry.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Allen Bailey in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now White, and he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted.
Oh my God, my team is doing horrible. What is wrong with you guys? You need to start throwing running plays.
The last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown.
There we go.
Patriots. Julian Edelman, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious. They've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive. But without him, they're not winning this game.
On play action, now Brady. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford able to get in and run him down for what will be a loss of 15 yards. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 40. 20.
Touchdown! Let's go!
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 95 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Well, they were back
Broke a tackle too.
Goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space.
I'm taking him to a good wide receiver.
Let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used
That's
against
gonna be our
them
new
because when you
Odell.
get people backed up, your
I'm just kidding.
natural
I'm just kidding.
inclination
I'm
is to
just
try and
kidding.
really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
Excuse me. Look, Jordan. Go, bestie.
Brady now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
Flag.
We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Going deep here. He's got it with the
Touchdown.
15.
Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jordan Matthews, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in.
They'll start the drive with a give to White.
Let's
Find some
go.
space up to about the 25.
Good job, bro. Not even mad that we didn't even pick up the
Still
first
down
down
and looking
either.
very slow to get up.
Whoa, hold
We'll
on.
get a
man.
report when we return to Foxborough.
He got hurt, bro. He was clenching his fist. We need him. No. Okay, we going HB dive. Cause the homie 32. 34 actually. Oh, first down. Oh.
this one across the 30.
But get us some yards, boy.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
We finna shape him into the next White now. White's not on the field. So we finna hit him with the HB stretch.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
But we gonna make sure he gonna get the ball a couple of times.
We'll come back and see this one out after this.
31 to 45. 2 minutes warning. Okay.
So
now,
the Patriots with a football
I'm kind of getting scared because they can come back on us really fast. Which I hope does not happen. But we finna hit him with the inside zone because we don't have a homie. I forgot what his name. I forgot. But we don't have a homie when the ball in there. Yes. Timeout. Who called timeout? I think that might.
Here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Yeah, it was the Chiefs took a timeout.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Brady going to look to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it.
So
Have some fun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
I'm thinking we're gonna go for some streaks or some Hail Marys out there. Give my name. We're gonna have a homie run the ball up there.
New England on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Brady gonna give this one to Burkhead. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
48 points. Thank you, kicker. Kicker does a good job. Once we finish this season, I'm gonna go on to be a kicker, wide receiver,
They will gratefully accept
wide receiver, and running
It
back.
makes their job that much easier when they're scoring
Then
that
once
many
I'm done with
points,
those
allows
three,
them to play with a totally
I'll go
different
to
style
defense.
and a different flow.
So for New England, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Well, you guys heard who we're going to play next. We playing the Chicago Bears. Their defense is crazy.
Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. In the ski mask, in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask, in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef.
I'm gonna go open these packs up real fast though.
They don't want to eat. If you said they want, they don't want no steam. Put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree, PhD while selling. Fix the face and fix the weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block, yo this fly. Where you at? Pin it. My new application be the fly on the app. You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck in this froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company, little bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the not the crumping. Why playing games? They don't want no problems with me. My got good. I know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone send them. Well, opposition, move on. So I dog shades, too much. Got the belly see them. Acting brand new, like I don't see it. When I do, who them folks going too close. Give me room for these folks. Play it close, do the most, don't they? Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tucked underneath my new blue Dunkery. Flintstone, bust down, color Murakami. Fruity Pebble, Bezel, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Back from out of town, I think she modeled at McCarmy. Wrist game, lucky charmy, told my jeweler leprechaun.
All right, get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week. Here we go.
Oh man, you gotta get an adapt. What the heck is going on?
There's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Because if we repeat what I saw out there today at our next practice, it is going to be a very long season. We can do better. season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
Money come around like a Hoover, making free bands in the future. Pockets on the look super, bills on me blue slot cope. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call it a rumor. Current is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse when I take all my chips, when I pop up the like Hummus C-dip. Acrobat with the flip. Money flow.
That's me, Tom Brady. 99. Wow, what's up? Oh, just kidding. 99. What about? 6 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. 4 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. Brownsky, that's the homie right there. Adam, 32, 52. Okay. Edelman, that's good, that's good. 4 touchdowns. Jeez Louise, 228 touchdowns. Okay, here we go.
Hello again, everybody. It is the
Here we go.
You're tuned in to m19 The 41-year-old reigning NFL MVP, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots take on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
It's either snowing or it's raining. I don't know which one. It's raining. I think it's snowing. It's snowing. It's raining. It's pouring. Something boring.
They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godwin. Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things can
teeter
really
totter,
go south
teeter
if
totter,
they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well.
That would be the kickoff. So we have the ball. I'm gonna hit him with some Hail Marys. Or some people call them streaks, but that's cool. It might be raining.
Brady. Oh, he's gonna take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30.
Touchdown. Let's go. 6-point advantage already. Dang. I told you Edelman to be catching stuff today. Look at that, running that ball too. Switch his hands. Touchdown. Okay. 7-point advantage. Thank you, kicker. Do not let him score. Don't let him score. Defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Defense. Defense, do not let them score. Come on now. Come on. Incomplete pass. Good job. 8-yard rush. Good job. No, make him back it up. No. Come on now. Don't let them. They gonna score. No. Come on. Ah, they tied it.
Let's go.
7-7 now. He's neck and neck.
Brady now on first down. He's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Patriots.
Gonna get it.
Touchdown passes.
Hey, sponsor me. EA Sports, sponsor me right here. The homie White, he not even a wide receiver like that either. He over here catching him like it's nothing. Just dropping down.
So you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower. Get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back and then explode.
Okay, there we go. Tom Brady, pass to James White was 75-yard touchdown. 72-yard kick. Okay. Action pretty good by Paul Parkley. Okay, that's why this pops up like this. So it's status basically. Okay, 14. Kick off. 73-yard kick. Good job. Kick for field goal, but it doesn't work. Thrown away. Okay, we just kicking off the ball right now. Okay, now they do passes. Oh, okay. Coach suggestions. Yeah, we're gonna have them like this. Skinny post. If I get a running pass, best believe I'm ready. The homie White on the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete.
Let's go.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's
good job, bro.
That he likes.
Pick up the down, too.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt.
Good job, Adam.
If there's no pressure,
shaping
he's
him
going
up.
to continue to pick
Take
them
your
apart
hits too.
because
Good job.
have all that time to find someone
it's gonna be our
downfield
star right here.
For so long. So
yep, I told you guys if I get a running play, I'm letting the homie White run the ball. Show for show. Show for show. And the homie, oh, he's gonna get it right there too. Good job. It would be even better if you could pick up the down, but I'm fine with that.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Alert! What you mean upset alert? We finna get the touchdown. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I don't know how it goes completed, but okay, I guess. Do not let these guys score. Thank you.
Now the
I got a completed alert. I only got one. Oh, get one in. Why would you want to have one interception? Really? I don't think that.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys are going to...
Did he just kick him? Don't let them score.
So the Patriots coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Go. Let's go.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Go. Weak foot. And I might let the homie Edelman get the ball. So, he get open, he get open, he get open. Good job, Edelman, good job.
It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know, one area where he
good job at the 20-yard line, too. That's a good place to be. Boot caught the ball, broke a tackle, went inward. Perfect.
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Let's go!
And it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Told you, you finna shape him up. You thought this was. I ain't playing. Shoot. Finna be our wife. Shoot.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already.
Gang. Gang. Don't let him score. Oh, it's 21-7. Don't let him score though, so we can make a touchdown. Injured on the play. Oh no, that was a good one too. Come on. Back him up. Make him back up. Make him back up. Make him back up. Keep him back. Keep him back. Keep him back. 4-yard touchdown. Oh, and they just go to extra point. We're gonna go come back to defense. Edelman, I'm counting on you, but I'm gonna let it fly.
On first down, Brady. And lucky to get away with one there. That one
okay, Edelman, I think Edelman's high, so I'm gonna let it fly to somebody else.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
15, get ready,
15. Open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he's unable to grab it.
Timeout.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the
direction. Breaking tackles, breaking tackles, breaking tackles. Let's go.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
That's what we need right there. Breaking tackles. 21-14 right now. We're up by a couple of points, but we have more to make it good. At least that's what I want. Just don't let them score. And we're tied. Yeah, we're gonna go 94 bills. So here we go. 3 broke. He broke 3 tackles. Homie going crazy right now.
The drive starts with a
running in.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Yeah, that's the
okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start in the Meadowlands. The Jets at home to play host to visiting Minnesota. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's get to Philadelphia. We check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers.
We beat the
Carson
Panthers.
Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally,
we beat
let's
the
get
Eagles
down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins.
We beat
and they trail the visiting
we
Lions
beat
in
Dolphins
that one.
and the Lions
LeGarrette
too.
Blount, a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defense show up in the second half? Find out. We'll give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Launched it. Boom! Caught it for the touchdown. Let's go! Okay, here we go. Do not let them score. Weak flow. You can hit him with weak flow. Edelman gonna catch the ball though. But if you don't catch the ball, we're gonna have to let it fly to somebody else. Alright, let's get it. Go.
Throwing on first down. Brady. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Run. It's cool. We need Hail Marys.
To bring him down.
When we see those runs to the
or at least
perimeter,
one streak
to the
or
edge,
like a
we
slant.
think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Right here, bro. HB angle. HB. That's what we need.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is going to be
break it, tackle.
Good job. Wow. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance,
he wasn't ready.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
It was a really good box. Really good.
Now Brady. And this will be incomplete.
We're going to run the ball in there. Let's see if we can run the ball.
And it's 3rd and 4.
We need running plays.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call...
Do not let them score there. Yay! Yeah, it's raining. I thought it was going to be snow, but it's raining.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and it's 2nd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Brady to throw. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive
yeah,
tackle.
with the
it doesn't
white
matter. You
ball.
just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a carry for White. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least...
No score.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Jeez.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's out already. Jeez.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Four verticals, that's what we need. Edelman, buddy, I'm looking for you.
On 1st and 10, Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to go back to Edelman.
Four verticals on that
2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 54 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of what?
You got it
a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when
Yo, let's go. 10. Probably there's a 9 drop.
Like they're drawing them up in the dirt.
Might be a 9.
So far, it's working for both of them.
Or they might just run it. I'm not too sure.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
2 minutes.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Going through the plays with the coach. Now
so the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And now it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off.
And this is caught. And
let's go, touchdown, baby.
It's a touchdown.
That's cool. I just gonna boot on him. Edelman is making it go.
Right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game.
Cold-blooded,
2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Oh, we're going to go for it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got it.
Touchdown.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you describe it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Basically, just didn't want to hit the stuff in the way.
Right.
Being successfully down the river. Didn't want to like hit a rock or a stick or a snake or.
Just like real life. Like, you don't want to hit anything.
So they come up on second down, or they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Run that in, bro. Run that in, bro. Run that in. Touchdown! Let's go.
Chris Hogan, his second touchdown of the afternoon. The Patriots add 6 to their lead. And that touchdown just might do it.
I would agree. That probably does.
Sponsor me, EA Sports. All I gotta do is learn how to play the game. Give me like 4 weeks. I had you good, bro.
Crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously getting smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the third down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time, or are you one of those guys who's skeptical about it? Did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's try.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years.
But could you imagine what we could do if we had
So for the Pats, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
It was the simplest solution. Use a diaper and then wash it off when you're back in the lunar module. Luckily, none of the astronauts used their moon diapers because there was no hot water in the lunar module. Number 4, space has sound. Every science fiction movie with an epic space battle has classic laser sounds that will explode, blasting apart spaceships. But the reality is there's no sound in space. Sound is actually a wave, and that wave needs a medium, like the Earth's atmosphere, to go from the source of the sound to your ears. In a vacuum, without any medium for sound waves to travel through, there is no sound. Sorry, George Lucas, space battles are really, really silent. Number 5. As children, we all grew up seeing the sun as a yellow circle in a blue sky over a field. Or if you were a more creative kid, it was a quarter circle in the corner of the paper with yellow rays streaming out of it. But the sun isn't yellow, and it doesn't actually shoot out perfect yellow rays. That yellow hue that you see is just an effect of our atmosphere. That's because it's a main sequence star with a temperature of about 10,340 degrees Fahrenheit. That means it could only be white. Cool, huh? Did you learn something today? If so, click that like button and answer us this. If you could name your own planet, what would it be called? This episode of Live Noggin is brought to you by Emmie850's. Hey there, I'm Lachlan. I'm Evan. Call me Evan. And today, we're teaming up in this video to debunk 8 common movie myths that run rampant in
under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push my fingers itching on that.
8 common movie myths gotta watch stay in my nose. The colorful battle scenes are nice to look at, but they bring up a lot of problems. Firstly, in space, we would not be able to see the laser. If you shine a laser pointer through a medium that scatters light, you can see it. But remember, space is a vacuum. There's nothing there to scatter the light. So you wouldn't even be able to see the laser until it reaches your target. And on that note, in some movies, the lasers seem to take a second or two to reach the target. But keep in mind, lasers are just light, which travels at a specific speed. The speed of light. Therefore, these space battles not only but short. A science myth that came about from the Star Wars films is that asteroid belts are really dense enough to require careful navigation. In reality, the asteroid belt located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter is so large that if you were standing on an asteroid, it would be difficult to see its neighbor without the use of a telescope. Think about it this way. While it's estimated that there are billions of asteroids in the asteroid belt, there is also a massive amount of space that they occupy. It's unlikely that you'll find them all grouped together in one relatively small area. A common trend in action movies is to shoot a lock to make it open. Now, this is not completely incorrect, but it's incredibly oversimplified. Most handguns won't quite do the job, but a high-powered rifle will. However, the shrapnel that comes from flying off the lock could do some serious damage, especially if the lock is shot at point-blank range. In Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is an awesome movie, we see Cap free-falling without a parachute and landing in the water, seemingly unscathed. While we aren't sure of his exact speed,
we can assume that it was around terminal velocity. When he enters the water, he suddenly starts to decelerate, resulting in a force of potentially hundreds of Gs. A force like that can cause broken bones, even death. Then again, he is a character in the Marvel Universe, so you probably
Of course, we can't have an action movie without an explosion. And where there are explosions, there are people casually walking away from them. I'm talking to you, every action star ever. What these movies fail to consider is the damaging shockwaves of the explosion and any shrapnel that can come flying around. Immediately after an explosion, shockwaves can travel many times faster than the speed of sound, and they're usually followed by very strong winds, which working together can knock down many structures. In a Mach 1.3 shockwave, the speed of wind is already stronger than the fastest tornado's wind speed.
Speaking of explosions, movies make it seem like all you have to do to make something explode is shoot it. But it's not actually that easy. If you try to do this with just a normal gun, it won't work, because the bullet does not provide enough of a spark to ignition gasoline. An explosion occurs when a substance rapidly produces gas and heat. In order for the fuel to combust and cause an explosion, the reaction requires some type of ignition, and a bullet simply won't do the trick. Thanks for the lines.
Amnesia is also used incorrectly in many films, resulting in the character losing their self-identity. However, in real life, most people with amnesia primarily have problems with their short-term memory, making them unable to retain new information. Also, even though head injuries can result in temporary confusion and problems with memory, they usually don't result in severe amnesia. The type of amnesia that movies like to over-exaggerate is called retrograde amnesia, which people are not able to recall events that happened before the onset of the amnesia. However, this is normally caused by damage to the hippocampus and temporal lobe in the brain.
Lastly, we can't make this video without mentioning cinematic car chases. One of my personal favorites is the yacht scene from Too Fast, Too Furious. In this scene, a car acts like a projectile as it jumps over the water to land on a yacht. The car passengers are, of course, uninjured. Granted, it is not physically impossible for the car to reach the yacht as long as they were traveling at the correct speeds, but it's highly unlikely that no one in the car was hurt. The force of the impact could easily have caused any number of injuries, including whiplash, punctured lungs, and concussions, let alone cuts and bruises.
But in Hollywood, movie makers can make their own laws of physics. It might not be the truth, but it's definitely entertaining.
What's one movie myth that we didn't mention?
No, I usually do this only with Minecraft, but we gonna hit you with some creepypastas. If I can find them, might have found them. Oh.
Freaked out a little. How could the game know his name? You haven't forgotten his hat. The first Crash Bandicoot game
Hey
came
everybody,
out in
it's the
1996.
coach, and this
Set
is
on the
Monday
fictional
Night
Lava
Football
Islands, following
on
the adventures of the anthropomorphic
EA
Bandicoot Crash.
Coming
Who takes
up,
on the
the
series' main
41-year-old
antagonist,
reigning
Dr.
NFL
Cortex, who's
MVP,
created
Tom Brady and the
The
New
series
England
became a huge
Patriots
hit, and
as they
often
get
those
set
who
to
had
take
a
on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
The game, like many others
I'll be
that
back
we've
at
explored on our
halftime to
channel,
look at
has
some of these
also
stats
steeped
and
us in the
scores
imagination of
from
many
Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
But the thing is, tomorrow is Monday, so yeah! Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Bills, yeah!
They're
so cool.
And Charles, you take a look at the Bills every play.
Yeah.
And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. They could
Oh,
certainly
dang,
use a
I forgot
win.
to
And how do they get a
pick
win?
the homie up.
Because they've lost 3 straight, I think
The
it's
homie
paramount
Tom
that they
Brady
get a
with
fast,
them
clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field
the
for the
rib.
visiting Patriots, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season,
I got to hook the homie Tom Brady up with the rib protectors. So once I'm done, with this game, I'll do it, and then I'll just I'll do trading, and then I'll just sign off. Yeah. Buffalo Bills. My defense is doing good. My head hurts. and then in my head it hurts. Oh, and then do not let it score. Do not let it score. Now we got score on him now.
And Corey saw another horrific image. Ash was carrying Trinity Tiger's life in his hands, wearing her purple screen jacket. Ash looked up at him, staring Corey in the eye and said, "You broke the game, Corey. You broke the game." The screen then turned to stone.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman, his numbers from a week ago. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap, yet he was still making play after play. It was like he was running routes versus air in practice.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, Lamar Houston, the one to bring him down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers point their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Going deep here for Edelman. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Still burnt into the television screen. That's when they saw that the front end replied, asking if it was the very same exact code that they had used.
You know I'm going to do that.
The friend said the
That's
fact
a
that
tough
the game was being
situation
developed,
for him,
a man who used to work with the developers on the game's cheat codes was fired for creating morbid cheats and secretly placing them into the games. That was the one code that was never taken out. To this day, the word death is still burnt into the player's TV screen. Next up, we have the beta level. Marcus James Gillian lived in a small town. He always felt that there wasn't much to do, so he spent most of his downtime playing on his PlayStation, the original PS1. He loved classic games, but his favorite by far was Crash Bandicoot. When he went to school, he would always brag to his peers about how pro he was at the game, how he beat Cortex, and how he had a high score, you name it. A friend of his, the author of this creepypasta, visited him one weekend and hopped on his computer as he was busy gaming away on his PlayStation. The author found himself on YouTube with Marcus's account logged in. He noticed that he had a private message. Being nosy, the author clicked on it just to see. It read, "Dear Crash Fan 23451, I heard you like Crash Bandicoot, so I thought I'd give you a free copy of the Crash Bandicoot beta. Being the fan you are, you've probably already played the betas, but this one is a lot different. Me and my friends have modified it a bit, but be warned, there's something in the game. We couldn't remove it or figure out what it was. Signed, Joe3556HD." The author called over Marcus, who paused his game and read the message. Immediately, he shoved the author out of the way and grabbed his computer's mouse. Within minutes, he had downloaded the beta game using a PSX emulator. It played out very much like the Crash beta that the author had seen Marcus play before. After a few hours of watching, the author passed out in the armchair in Marcus's room. He vaguely remembered Marcus nudging him awake, saying something about a new island, something unheard of in the game. Rubbing his eyes, the author told him to go ahead and select it. That's when the screen turned red, and next thing they knew, the game brought them to a grassy level that looked similar to the first level in Crash Bandicoot 2. The loading text was replaced with the word hell. As they entered the level, they noticed something very unsettling. All of the birds, turtles, etc. all had slit throats and were either hanging from trees or lying on the ground. Crash wasn't in third-person perspective. The game had put him in first-person POV. A cutscene began to play out of nowhere. Coco was there, a character who would not appear until Crash 2. The POV walked up to her, and the two saw Crash extend his arms and begin to strangle her to death. The author ran out of Marcus's house in fear. The next day, Marcus did not show up to school. The author would later find out that Marcus was found in his bedroom with his throat slashed. And finally, last but not least, Crash EXE. Crash EXE is a riff of the famous Sonic EXE creepypasta. The story follows a gamer who gets a mysterious disc with the words Crash Bandicoot.exe written on it in marker. They decide to pop it into their old PlayStation and give it a go. But shortly after they start playing, they realize something isn't right. The game is constantly interrupted by loud static, appearing at random intervals, scaring the crap out of the player. Despite this, they continue to play. As they make their way through the levels, they spot Crash waiting for them at the end of the course. The screen cuts to black as they approach this other Crash, and on the level screen, a title appears that reads, "Do you not repent?" The static reappears. The player continues on to the next level, and the same thing happens again. They see another Crash in the distance, but this time, when they reach him, they see that he doesn't have a face. The level screen reappears, it's now entirely red, and the text appears with it says, "I watch you every ignites. Terrifying images of Crash then appear, and the faceless Crash consumes the player's character, sucking its face off. Eventually, the game turns to static, and screams pour out of the audio. Alright, there we have it, friends. Which of these Crash Bandicoot creepy passes freaked you out?
2 touchdowns in that game.
Oh, creepy passes. Love popular game
defenses. Makes me remember when I was... My defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown,
he had him. He had his foot.
If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Going deep here for Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. But what do you think? You get the ball to turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy.
Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way down to the 9. Brady to Hogan for a big one. 42 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Brady. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
The Toad characters who appear in the game were acting strangely. All of them were stuck in. Essentially, the game just glitched out, and it kind of freaked them out. So you can see why that version is like not really interesting. The other version of the story is that he fought the game, and the same events occurred, except one of the Toad characters was him and told him that he was dead. Now, when the players saved the game and returned to the gameplay, that Toad was covered in something that appeared to be blood. Freaked out, he continued to play anyway, but every Toad he came across afterwards had no eyes. This is when he realized the game must have been some weird hack. The story then goes on to claim that after playing, the player's soul was stuck inside of the card, and that now he can't truly ever die because of it, and is therefore tormented because of his encounter with the Toad character. So, thought, feelings, garbage, steaming garbage, up to you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Up next, number 8, Super Mario 128. According to this creepypasta, after Nintendo released Mario 64, they were looking to impress with its follow-up title. The plan was to try to aim for more realistic graphics and violence, much like the kinds of games that were coming out on the original PlayStation system at the time. Since in an attempt to make a Mario game that appealed to a wider audience, developers crafted out some test concepts, all of which Mario creator Miyamoto had denied ever existed to this day. This creepypasta follows the efforts of one gamer trying out one of these test concepts, with him claiming to have witnessed really traumatizing content. During Mario's adventure, all of his friends shun him and desert him in the game. Locations in the game were filled with creepy things like children's skeletons. Bowser, who looked too realistic for their liking, kills Mario at the end by eating him, and the game ends with Mario stuck in purgatory. Yeah, that's to let that concept die. And 7, why I will never play another Mario game. This one comes as a warning from Yonder. On his 12th birthday, his parents gave him $200 and went away for the weekend. So he decided to go spend it all and play video games all weekend. When he arrived at his local shop, all they had was one game left. It was kind of odd. There was a cartridge with a sticky note on it that read, "Do not under any circumstance sell." No other label. Sure what it was, he decided to pay off the teenage clerk earn extra money for it. And lo and behold, when he pops into that 64, it was Super Mario 64. Exactly what he wanted. Everything was normal at first with the title screen and the undefeated beach, but when the game itself started, something was off.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good, but hey, tip of the cap to the D.
Now read, dear player, you don't know what you were getting into. Turn off your system now and get help. Yours truly, the previous owner. Too excited to worry about this strange warning, the kid continued to play anyway. Afterwards, he ran to Toad. Toad also had an odd message telling him, "You will die if you continue. Turn off the game or I will kill you." Now the kid figured he was just some weird hack to hop to the game, and his curiosity got the best of him. He continued to play with no issue with any of the levels at all afterwards. But when he finally made it to the castle, the floor fell through, and Mario landed on the wall.
Deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Enemies have black eyes.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I think it's things they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He knew he woke up in a hospital bed. Later, he would track down who the previous player of the game was through his game shop. Apparently, it was a boy named Jeff, who had died when his parents found him in his room having strangled himself with the cord of his N64 controller. And number 6, Mario Kart Purgatory. This one is about a gamer playing Mario Kart. They finally made it to the final course of the Special Cup, meaning that they were racing on Rainbow Road. Using their favorite character, Toad, they were off to a solid start in the first lap, and managed to make their way to first place. But as they were speeding away on a turn, they were knocked to the red shell, and to their surprise, they were knocked off the course. Now, normally under these circumstances, a player would see the animation that lifted them back up and onto the course's road. But this time, no animation came. Toad inside his cart just kept falling and falling and falling. After a minute of this, the player got frustrated and turned the game off. They rebooted it, hoping that it would glitch, but to their surprise, every other course in the game was now locked. All they could play was Rainbow Road. So they decided to start the race again, but as soon as the race started, after the countdown, they would automatically appear to be falling below the track once more. Frustrated even more so, they shut off the game. That night, they began having nightmares, seeing Toad falling and falling. But this time, Toad fell through the fiery depths of what appeared to be hell. The player awoke and wasn't able to fall back to sleep. These nightmares persisted, and every time that they tried to play the game again, the same thing would happen. Only Rainbow Road was accessible, and they would continue to fall. After a week of having the same nightmare, they decided to throw out the disc, writing the words, "Do not play on it" on Sharpie, since they've never done a Toad falling through hell ever again. Moving on to number 5, the Bowsette Killer. Now, if you're privy to the recent internet sensation of Bowsette, you'll probably get a kick out of this one. And if you are, you should probably check out our top 10 video on Bowsette Facts after this. It's a hoot. Anyway, this story is about a fellow who got a particular interest in Bowsette. Now, Bowsette is a big quite some. She's essentially an amalgamation of Peach and Bowser, with Bowser using a special crown mechanic in the game to transform into a Peachified version. I mean, technically it's not in the game, but it's sort of in theory based off of the crown.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks,
this fellow, our protagonist, was really into Bowsette. And I mean, like, really into
that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Reposted of herself dressed up as Bowsette. So yeah, you know where this is going. After one particular hands-on session of appreciating Bowsette, our protagonist went out in the middle of the night to a nearby 7-Eleven to get some grub. On his way home, he chose to cut through a nearby alley to get back quicker. As he was walking down the alley, he heard a crashing noise by the dumpster behind him. So he turned around. Standing there in the dark, he saw a silhouette of a woman, but not just any woman. A woman who looked a lot like Bowsette. Astonished, he thought his mind was playing tricks on him until he realized that she had a dripping knife in her hand. Then, before he could realize what was happening, she was racing towards him, the knife raised. He panicked and began to run, but the figure kept chasing him. Finally, he got to his house, ran through the door, and unlocked it. Breathing hard, he looked through his peephole but saw nothing. The next day, he told all his friends what happened, but they all mocked him, calling him a wanker. He was humiliated, but he knew what he saw was real. Later that night, when he went home, he turned on the news to see a report about a serial killer, a woman who ran around in the middle of the night dressed as a dominatrix who killed unsuspecting men with a knife. Now, it may not have been Bowsette, but he almost did lose his life. At least it, wasn't actually Bowsette. That's the real horror story here. Up next, number 4, The Haunted Save. The Haunted Save tells the tale of a bored gamer who had developed a New Year's resolution of playing through all of their unfinished video games. And since they had succeeded in doing so, they were out of games to play. That's when they got an email. The subject of the email read, "Get old bootleg SNES cartridges, only in today's e-auction." Well, hello, opportunity knocking. They hit up the e-auction and managed to win a copy of a bootleg Super Mario World. 2 weeks later, the game arrived in the mail. Weirdly enough, the cartridge's label was half torn off, with the only visible letters being U, E, R, M, R, and D. Thinking nothing of it, they popped the cartridge into their system and began to play. Everything looked normal at first. That's just the case with every creepypasta. And there was still a save file on the cartridge, titled Save File 1. So they decided to take a look. It opened on the level in which Yoshi first appears. The level was
Patriots gearing up to go now.
They remembered Super Mario World appearing. That's when they happened upon a small red hill with a dark red pipe on it. They went down the pipe, and after falling for what felt like 30 seconds, they hit the ground to discover Bowser standing there, just watching.
It's hustle for it, and this is going to be
text appeared on the screen.
That
it read,
one
"You
goes
would want
for
to do that, would you?"
24
That's when both
yards.
Mario and Bowser turned towards the screen, which looked freaky as hell. More text popped up. You want a surprise? Bowser pulled out what can only be described as a portal gun, and all of a sudden, all the player could see was lava. Everything around them looked like lava. It was as if they were hallucinating. That's when they connected the dots. The letters that were on that cartridge, when rearranged, they spelled out the word murder. And at number 3, Super Mario Galaxy. This creepypasta is about a gamer who wanted to play his favorite game, Super Mario Galaxy.
throwing
And
the
had
ball,
long been destroyed
80%
from
so
wear and tear,
far.
so
It's
he headed
first
down
and
to his
10.
local game shop to see if he could find a copy. Then, something weird happened. As he was
throw,
walking over, he found a copy of the game
He's
sitting
going to
there
go
with
for a
a
big
flash.
play
And curious, he
downfield.
picked it up, and being super lucky, he brought it home. Went to put the disc into his Wii to start playing. It was pretty light, but eventually got better the more he played over time. Unfortunately, though, the game froze on him with an error that read, including title exception. It wanted, please send a report to 7177374 at 510047047.com.
No doubt about it. You can get it to him short and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try.
And
incomplete there.
A folder appeared that read, "Open now." He decided to run a first check on it, but it came up clean. He then opened the folder and inside was 5 files. WatchMe.tv.
Welcome back to Top 10 Gaming Friends. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button if you have a thumb, and comment down below what characters you love in the Smash Bros. series. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you know when we post all of our latest and greatest content. With that, let's get to today's video of the scariest Smash Bros. Creepypasta.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least...
This first one's called Smash Bros. Beta. This creepypasta is based on a story by an unknown author on the Some Ordinary Gamers wiki page. The story is about a person who frequents a flea market, and one day a familiar vendor offers them a beta version of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. While playing with a friend, they noticed that the game was glitched in some way. Every time a player would lose, their chosen character would disappear from the roster. They repeated this until there was only one left. They then both chose that character and then entered into a sudden death. However, the game suddenly flashed and then shut off the Wii.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Oh, incomplete.
Turnover really helped there. Was now in the game. That's when his friend's main character begins attacking the protagonist's character. He begins to feel every single hit, and as his health chipped away, a text box appeared that said, "Now you will join Ultimate Torture." This creepypasta is again based on a story by an unknown author on the Some Ordinary
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Before leaving for school,
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield
when he starts
logo.
playing, he
Pretty good
chooses
running there,
Luigi,
9
but
yards.
something isn't right.
Sets up a
Luigi
third
has
and
blank
1.
eyes, and no matter what he presses, the character won't move. When Luigi dies, a death animation plays, and instead of the announcer saying, "Game," it was pure silence. Then he turns to the results screen where
just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Possibly know his name. When he returns to the stage select, all the levels are blank. No names, no platforms, just trophies of characters dying. He clicks on a trophy and then hears another voice whispering,
that sets up a 1st and
before
goal.
he can react, a Mario suddenly pops onto the screen in a jump scare fashion.
You're just trying to pick up a first down.
As Mario
Maybe
led
run the
ear
football,
piercing
throw a
scream.
little short
It
route.
was the
Pretty
ultimate
gutsy
torture.
maneuver there.
The next
They
one's
took that
called
thing downtown
This
and
is
it
more of
paid
an
off.
odd coincidence, but it still has a creepypasta feel. The following is based on a story written by an author
After the
known
big
as
play, a
Professor
chance to
Taken.
finish
The gamer
now
was
on
playing a
1st and
copy of
goal.
Super Smash Bros. 4 that he picked up from a gaming shop he usually visits. However, this copy
From
was
the
sent
gun, it's
specifically
Brady.
to the company because it wasn't like the
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot
touchdown, baby, here we go.
It's the fullback.
Jesus calling.
Touchdown on the year.
Yeah.
And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Jesus calling.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were running roughshod in the league? These are fullback and pass plays all the time.
Other teams, can you start hating?
He didn't like his new house. It creeped him out. He always believed that something was watching him. And while playing Smash Bros, the CPUs were acting strange. They looked as though they were fighting a ghost not seen on the screen by the gamer. Then in one fell swoop, everything went wrong. A portal in the game continuously started to open, and through it reached a skeleton hand loosely covered in a black cloak, grabbing the characters and pulling them through the portal. The next time he saw the portal appear, he used his character to attack it. That's when the screen would flash repeatedly, and out came the character resembling death itself. It reached into his character's body and pulled out a blue orb that he assumed was its soul.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And it pops free. The collision there turned the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This next one's called
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Instead of the normal white and blue. Even stranger was that when he selected the character pick, they seemed to have a
now a play fake. Brady looking deep downfield. Well, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly. Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it.
Guys, trust me, that is not. Ooh.
After the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Edelman, no.
The fly, but as you said, incomplete.
That's not my house.
However, the discs now appeared to be stained in blood, as if it came from Super Smash.
Oh, I see what
Entertain
happened.
your brain with some comments, shall we? Draven Stott says, "Hey, Johnny, Draven Stott's from Rockville here. I love your videos and hope you keep up the great work." Thanks.
Sonic EXE is perhaps one of the most well-known video game creepypastas to date. It's an urban legend that has spawned many copycats, from scary tales within the Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction universe to other .exe gaming pastas that borrow its format and use it to craft a spooky story for another franchise.
And now out come the Patriots. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Somehow before it was too late. And I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. And if you don't destroy the CD,
Brady.
he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
It's too late for me.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop.
Tom examined the disc. It looked like an ordinary CD-ROM, blank except for the words Sonic.exe written on it in Sharpie. The writing on the disc wasn't cut, so Tom figured he must have gotten it from a pawn shop or off eBay.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last thrust. You know,
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41.
You could choose to
A
play
good
as Tails,
pickup
Knuckles,
there,
or Dr.
13
Robotnik.
yards
This was
as they get
very different
closer
than the
for
classic
third
Sonic
down.
title, that's for sure. That's when Tom realized
Another
this was
nice
probably a
pickup through
hacked
the
game.
air, and I think
Knuckles
a
and
lot of people
Robotnik
might
were
expect him
locked,
to
so
run the ball in
he
this
selected
situation,
Tails.
Brandon.
The screen went
With
black,
this lead,
and Tom could
they're
have
electing
sworn
to
that he
throw
heard
the
the
football.
faintest
Swings,
sound, creepy
slants,
laughter
quick
coming
outs,
from the
things that
game.
they consider
Finally, the
safe.
level title screen appeared and read Hill Act 1. When that screen disappeared, it revealed Tails in the green hill zone from Sonic 1.
New England on third down.
Reverse.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Everything was peaceful, no enemies. This lasted for a few minutes, but then that's when Tom saw something strange.
Brady now to throw.
In front of him was one of the small animals that Sonic rescues in the game.
Able to get away. Able to fight through one tackle. He's going to air it out deep for... And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
A bunny had
back.
all 4 of its limbs torn off.
2-score
And a
game
duck
here
had
in the
its eyes
4th, and
gouged
that
out and throat
pick...
slit. Tom felt sick. Tails' expression looked as if the feeling was mutual. The music eventually stopped, even though Tom still kept moving forward with Tails. There was a hill that appeared. He began to move Tails up it, but Tails all of a sudden froze.
Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see do they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the
different level
sideline?
title screen that had the text hide and seek. This time the level looked like Angel Island from Sonic 3, except
Brady's
instead of the colorful
incompletion
traits
on
that level
first down
normally
leads to a
had,
second
it
and
was
10.
now entirely on fire. Tails looked horrified. He looked towards the screen as if he was breaking the fourth wall and gestured to Tom as if he
Brady
wanted to
gonna
get
look to
out of the
throw.
Tom moved him forward, but it was as if he was
Here's this out for Matthews.
Flashes of Sonic started to appear all over the
And
screen
they went
again.
for a
Those
big
black
play
and
through
red
the
eyes.
air on second
Music
down.
changed.
Couldn't
It was now a
connect.
version
Now
of the
it's
Sonic
third.
drowning theme music. And
Finally, a good play there
Sonic
defensively
appeared,
on the
flying
deep
through the
ball.
air
The
behind
secondary has had
Tails'
its struggles this
face.
entire
Tails tripped
game.
and fell to the ground.
Offensively, they
Sonic
got
then
their way with
disappeared
him.
as Tails laid there, appearing to cry. Moments later, Sonic
third
returned,
down,
walking up to Tails with
Brady.
an evil grin on his face.
He's
Just
caught on
much
his
for Tails.
sideline,
The
but he's
screen
not going to
went
have a
black. Text
first
appeared on the
down. They
screen
say
again.
he was
You're
out
too
of
slow.
bounds.
Want to try again? Tom was surprised to be brought back to the data select screen. Tails was now locked.
So the
his head
Patriots
appearing
coming
behind
out
static
now.
intelligence
And
screen
fortunate to get
above.
points on the
His
board
eyes
last
Tom
time. They had to hit
selected
a
the
really
only
long
option
field
that
goal
he
to do
could.
so.
The now unlocked Knuckles.
The kickers in
Text appeared on
today's
the loading
game
screen that read,
are so
"You can't
good
run."
and so
Tom was
skilled
now playing as
and hit
Knuckles,
from
running through an
distances that we
industrial level that
almost
had
start to
thick
take
red
them for
clouds
granted.
above.
And we
As he
can't
ran,
do
the
that.
level was
That's a
empty with
long
no
field
enemies.
goal that
Just
they got 3
terrifying
points
music.
out
All
of.
of a sudden,
They've got to
static
feel
covered
good
the
about
screen for a
that,
split
and they
second.
better make sure they
Shocked
love him
Tom
up because
as he
he's helped
pressed
them
on the
out.
Yeah,
static
now we'll see
disrupted the
if
game,
that
and
offense can
eventually,
put
after a split
6 on the
second of
board
it,
here.
blood
We'll see.
appeared all over the track. Knuckles running along large piles of it until
And they'll
Sonic
run it
appeared.
here.
He lunged at Knuckles out of nowhere.
And he's
The
going to
screen
get this
filled
one
with
down to
static
the
yet again
45.
until finally a black screen appeared
The
with
Bills
the
are going to go
text.
ahead and use their
Found you.
final
The game then
timeout.
returned to Knuckles and
As
Sonic,
they stop
with
the
Tom
clock with
desperately trying to
24
run the
seconds
opposite
to go in
direction
the
of Sonic,
game.
but it was as if Knuckles' feet were being sucked into the pool of blood beneath him. Sonic watched as he moved ever so slightly. Tom decided that he would
New
do something
England on
bold,
third
seemingly
down,
unable to run
lacking
away.
much success,
Instead,
just 2
he ran
for
in the direction
7
of
to this
Sonic.
point.
Within a
This
split
is
second,
3rd and
Sonic
7.
teleported behind Knuckles, so Tom ran in the opposite direction again, trying to catch
Here's
him.
Morris.
Sonic teleported once more. There was a
And
loud
he's
screech
going to
and the
have
screen
the
went black.
first
New
down
text
at about
appeared.
the
So many cells
38.
to play with.
It's a
So
gain
little
of
time.
7, and that should
Three.
just
Tom was then
about do
returned
it.
to the character screen,
That's
but
quite a
Knuckles
spot
now
there
locked
for
his
his first
bloody
carry of
face
the
and
game,
fist
but
distorted
obviously
behind the
had plenty of
television
faith in
screen
him,
static.
didn't they?
All that
No
was left was
question about it.
Robotnik,
And here,
who was now
well, I go
unlocked.
with the fresh
Tom
legs, able
selected
to
the
push
villain.
forward,
The
pick
level
up that
loading screen
first.
appeared now with 3 dots instead of any text at all. When the level fully loaded,
So
Robotnik was
here's
in
a
a brick
first and 10
checkered
at the
squares on the
38.
floor with bloodstains all over the walls. He looked nervous, a pixelated bead
A
of sweat
road
on his
win in the
face.
National
As Tom
Football
moved
League,
Robotnik, the
Charles,
character
you
just
never
slid
take
along,
that for
not using his
granted no
normal
matter who
running
you're
action.
playing, no
He
matter
eventually
where
dropped
you're
down
playing.
some steps
You
where
take
more
it
blood
and you
splatters
run
stretched
with
the
it.
walls.
And you know you
And
pride
then
the
there was
pump
another
all
fighting
week in
stairs
your
that
own
seemed to
home
go on forever, leading to a corridor with more blood. Sonic then appeared. The screen lit up with static. It stayed like that for a few seconds. Then all of a sudden, an image of Sonic appeared, blood all over his face. His eyes dark black, pierced by tiny red sinister dots.
The win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers.
It went black.
Meanwhile, for
text appeared that read,
Buffalo, it'll be loss
ready
number
for
6 on the
this is
season
when
for
Tom
them,
heard something from
and they'll get a
behind
chance
him.
to
It was now
redeem
late at
themselves
night.
next
His
week
room
at
was pitch
home
black. He turned
against
around
the
and dread
Chicago
filled his
Bears.
body. Sitting there on his bed was something that he did
So
not
that'll
anticipate.
do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon and gone. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
and they were meant to teach us
Sports.
lessons and maybe even make
With
us
that,
feel
we
good.
say good night
But as it turns out, some of the most popular children's tales have very dark origins. Here are 10 terrifying origins of children's stories. Number 10 is the Frog Prince. The Frog Prince is a happy tale in which a kiss from a lonely princess breaks an evil witch's curse and transforms a frog into the prince that he is. However, this is not the original story. In the original tale, which often appears as the initial tale in the Brothers Grimm collection, the prince, whose name is Heinrich, is rude and uncaring and is cursed because of his awfulness. As a frog, he takes advantage of Princess Annika's trusting nature and desire to not lose the ball that she was playing with. He makes a deal to fetch her lost toy in exchange for accommodations at her castle so that he can live lavishly like he did before the curse. But while he's laying on the princess's pillow and demanding a kiss, Annika is disgusted and tries to kill him, throwing him at a wall, or in some versions, cutting off his head. Not exactly a tale you'd want to tell your children. Number 9 is Snow White. Snow White is already pretty dark, with an evil witch trying to murder an innocent young girl. But the original 1812 story by the Brothers Grimm is actually even darker. Instead of an evil stepmother, the villain is actually Snow White's own biological mother, and she intends to eat the girl's liver and lungs to enhance her own beauty. Disturbingly, the queen meets her end when she's captured, put into red-hot iron shoes, and forced to dance in them until she collapses dead. But perhaps the most disturbing part of the original tale is the curing of the poison. Originally, the apple becomes lodged in Snow White's throat, choking her to death. When the prince passes by her in her coffin, he decides he wants her, even though she's already dead. Necrophilia in a children's story. Not exactly for the kiddies. Number 8 is Mulan. When Disney took on Mulan, the tale of a female soldier who hides her gender to protect her father, they crossed into some controversial territory in many people's eyes. But had they stayed true to the original story, they would have done a lot more than just raise some eyebrows. In the original version, after Mulan helps the Emperor's army become victorious, she reveals herself to be a woman. She rides home hoping to find her family relieved that she's safe, but what she finds is much darker and far from happy. She discovers that her father is actually dead, and her mother remarried. The Khan calls on her, demanding that she become his concubine, which pushes her to realize that she's survived impossible odds, especially for a woman, so she decides that she'd rather be with her father. The terrible story ends with Mulan killing herself in order to join him in the afterlife. Number 7 is Cinderella. While the modern takes on the classic story Cinderella are closer than many other tales, there are many dark and gory details that are usually left out. In the Brothers Grimm original version, Cinderella visits the palace multiple times, dancing with the prince before fleeing before midnight each time. However, tired of her running off, the prince tries to catch her by putting tar on the steps, but winds up only catching her shoe. He goes looking for the foot that perfectly fits inside of it and finds Cinderella's evil stepsisters, who actually cut off chunks of their feet and toes to try to make the slipper fit. What's even more disturbing is that the enchanted birds realize what's happened and point out the fresh blood in both sisters' stockings. However, the story's not over. As punishment, the birds then peck out both sisters' eyes as Cinderella rides off with her new fiancé. Number 6 is Peter Pan. With a story so full of magic and adventure, would have ever thought that Peter Pan's origins were so dark? The author of this beloved story, J.F. Barrie, was the second youngest of 10 children, and spent much of his youth pretending to be someone else. That someone was his older brother David, who drowned after falling through ice on a frozen pond when Barrie was just 6 years old. To keep David alive in the family's minds, Barrie would often dress in his brother's clothes, and even learned to whistle like him, so his mother would see her lost son as someone who would be forever young. Later in life, Barrie found himself wanting kids, but was trapped in a bitter, childless marriage. So, in a twisted turn of events, he began spending time with another family's children.
Sorry, guys.
Fellas, we gotta have a great practice today. There's no other option.
Do something. So, yeah. Bye.
That's what I'm trying to do. I can't find it. Why didn't you have mommy watch those? Those two shorts. This is not dirty. These shorts you got on, those are dirty. No, they're not. Yes, they are. And you need to clean that room up. Because some people is coming out tomorrow. And you need to vacuum your skin. So do you do that? Is taco stuff work? How? Yeah, in the first way. Hey, and stuff like that? What you mean? You just wait or why you supposed to work and you just stay up? Oh yeah. Oh. Everybody change their stuff like that. Oh yeah, he's adult now. I mean, well, this ain't his job. This is our baby son. You should have been. I told my man I knew that. That's from the day I was there. I said, yeah, she'll leave you. Hey, you'll be babysit Frank. Oh yeah. room up. No.
Alright guys, sorry for that. Thank you, Pete. The caramel cakes inside, so. Got it.
Mom, basically still get
I didn't even say nothing.
Championship teams have one thing in common: great practice habits. Today was a great practice, and if we do that every day, there's no reason we can't win a championship.
What? What'd I do?
Get my phone, look at me and fit my phone in there. She said, babe, don't text me that. And I said, what's he texting you? I said, you don't have me on the phone.
Now where I'm supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go?
Clean your room up. First she said get her phone.
Where is that at?
It's in my purse.
God bless you. Ow. You're welcome. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. My wrist. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this live stream right here, but there will be another one once I am done cleaning up my room. So, thank you. Goodbye.